10 things only kids who grew up in the 1950s in Britain will remember. Life in 1950s Britain was simple, tough, and full of heart. This was a decade built on coal fires, ration books, and radio crackles, when imagination replaced technology and community meant everything. Kids played outside until dusk, shared sweets when rationing ended, and sat by glowing hearths with their families. These memories may sound distant now, but for those who lived them, they're unforgettable snapshots of post-war Britain. So, let's take a charming walk down memory lane with 10 things only kids who grew up in 1950s Britain will remember. 10. The morning rattle of the milk float. For 1950s British kids, the day began with a familiar sound, the hum of the milk float. Before supermarkets and plastic cartons, the milkman was as much a part of daily life as the postman. He'd glide down quiet streets in an electric float, leaving bottles of fresh milk on doorsteps. The clink of glass and the soft chime of bottles rattling in their crate were a soundtrack to early mornings. Children loved peeking outside just to see if the birds had pecked through the foil tops for a taste of cream. Many families left little notes tucked under the empty bottles, asking for 2 today, please, or an extra pint on weekends. It was simple, personal service, and part of the rhythm of British life that no supermarket queue could ever replace. 9. The crackle of the wireless. Before television conquered living rooms, the radio, or wireless, was Britain's entertainment hub. Families gathered around a wooden radio set that flickered and hummed, waiting for Children's Hour, Journey into Space, or The Archers. Those broadcasts were more than shows. They were shared family moments. Imagination did the heavy lifting. Kids saw whole worlds in their minds: farms, spaceships, adventures, and mysteries, all from a few voices and the soft hiss of static. Radios often sat beside the fireplace, glowing faintly, as everyone leaned closer to catch every word. In many ways, that wireless was the heartbeat of 1950s British homes, uniting families long before television became affordable. 8. Strict teachers and the school cane. If you went to school in the 1950s Britain, you probably remember 2 things: chalk dust and discipline. Teachers were respected, feared, and never questioned. The blackboard ruled the classroom, handwriting mattered, and standing when the teacher entered was automatic. And yes, corporal punishment was real. The cane or slipper hung like a silent warning. Uniforms were pressed, shoes polished, and lessons were recited by heart. Despite the sternness, schools gave structure to post-war life. For many, those classrooms built character and determination that defined the generation who rebuilt Britain from rubble to renewal. 7. Ration books and the taste of freedom. Imagine being a child and having to count your sweets. In 1950s Britain, rationing still loomed after World War II. Meat, eggs, butter, and sweets were limited by little brown ration books. Queuing at the shop with Mum was part of growing up, and when chocolate finally came back without restriction in 1954, Britain rejoiced. Children remember that first real bar of Cadbury Dairy Milk, creamy, rich, and guilt-free. It wasn't just chocolate, it was freedom. The end of rationing symbolized a brighter, more hopeful Britain, slowly shaking off the austerity of war. 6. The ice cream van's magical tune. No sound could lift a child's heart faster than the jingle of the ice cream van turning the corner. In the 1950s, vans from Lyons Maid and Walls were painted in bright colors and loaded with pure joy. Soft scoops, cornets, raspberry ripple, and 99 flakes that melted before you reached the curb. Children dashed through terraced streets, clutching pennies, forming queues that buzzed with excitement. In a decade still recovering from rationing, Ice cream wasn't just dessert, it was luxury. And that music, faint but unmistakable, meant summer had truly arrived. 5. Playing outdoors until the streetlights came on. In 1950s Britain, the great outdoors was every child's playground. There were no phones, tablets, or video games, just imagination, grit, and endless fun. Streets became football pitches, pavements turned into hopscotch boards, and back alleys rang with laughter and the clip-clop of skipping ropes. Kids made scooters out of pram wheels, raced tin can cars, and built dens from old boxes. Parents didn't hover. The rule was simple: be home before the streetlights come on. Those long summer evenings of freedom defined a generation that learned teamwork, creativity, and resilience without ever stepping inside. 4. The joy of homemade toys. The 1950s British child was a master of invention. With toys still expensive, kids created their own fun from whatever they could find. Soapbox carts made from old prams, dolls sewn from fabric scraps, and footballs patched with tape. Everything was built by hand and built to last. Of course, those lucky enough to have Meccano sets or dinky toys treated them like gold. Families embraced the post-war make do and mend spirit, a culture that taught thrift, resourcefulness, and imagination. Playtime wasn't about what you had, it was about what you could make. 3. The black and white glow of television. By the mid-1950s, a new wonder entered British homes: the black and white television. For many families, owning one was a dream. Neighbors crowded into living rooms to watch the 1953 coronation of Queen Elizabeth II, a defining moment for a nation and the dawn of mass broadcasting. Soon, children were hooked on programs like Muffin the Mule, Andy Pandy, and the Flower Pot Men. The flickering screen transformed evenings. Laughter and wonder replaced the wireless. By 1960, over 4 million British homes had a TV. It didn't just entertain. It connected a nation finding its post-war identity. 2. Manners, politeness, and Sunday best. Being polite wasn't optional in 1950s Britain. It was a way of life. Kids said please, thank you, and pardon without fail. Elders were addressed as sir and madam, and children stood when an adult entered the room. Sundays meant polished shoes, freshly ironed clothes, and roast dinners shared in silence until grace was said. It was a world of etiquette, from sending handwritten thank you notes to giving up your bus seat for a stranger. Those lessons in respect, drilled into children at school and home alike, left a lasting mark on British culture. 1. The coal fire and the family hearth. If you ask anyone who grew up in 1950s Britain what home felt like, they'll tell you about the coal fire. Before central heating, every home had one, the heart of family life. Kids dried wet socks beside it, toasted bread on long forks, and watched the orange glow dance on the walls. The smell of coal smoke mixed with tea brewing in the kitchen created an atmosphere you could never forget. It was around that fireplace that families told stories, shared laughter, and made plans for the future. It was warm, literal, and emotional. The soul of post-war Britain. The world of 1950s. Britain was smaller, simpler, and slower, but filled with heart. From ration books to ice cream vans, from wireless radios to coal fires, these memories shaped a generation. For those who lived it, those days of thrift, laughter, and imagination will never fade from the British story. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.